That's better. I don't want no sepia tone. I don't fucking see fucking P in any tone. I want to see P in a tone. Looks like you're seeing P in the tone when you have sepia tone on. But enough nonsense. And there's just the last 24 hours needs to be talked about. So here we're gonna do a little talking about it. My last video. I'm not gonna, I don't even know. There's like two possibilities. Listen, the video I'm referring to, which may or may not have been my last video, the reason I sat there for so long is I was trying to figure out if the video I'm about to reference was my last video or the one before. Anyway, there was a video I did where I shot up drugs in the video because I was like, well, that'll be my last time, maybe, or whatever. I do that all the time. I actually thought it could have been my last time doing that because I ran out of meth. That was the last of the meth I had, and then I was gonna be like just done because I planned on getting fentanyl pills from Jason. It's weird. God, it's a frustrating scenario. Like it's a balance. It becomes a balancing act. You can start using meth, and then you're like, sweet, this is amazing. I have no problems with this experience. I'm loving every minute of it. Hooray! But then you try heroin along with it, and you're like, whoa, I don't even know I could fucking balance it out like that. And then soon enough you can't not do it without the balance. You can't do it without the balance. You know, you can't just do one. You gotta have to do both, and then soon enough that turns into 5. And like, so here's what happened last night. Oh man, this is a good one. Sometimes you'll go get drugs. Well, you'll try. You'll hit up meth dealer number 6 and he'll answer. You've been trying for, you know, fucking all afternoon, all day, whatever the case, and fucking, you know, he'll answer and he'll be like, yeah, come on over. So you'll head over there, and then you get there, and I don't know what it is with drug dealers, but a lot of them, the vast fucking majority of them, maybe it's just because people don't know them personally. You have to get to know your drug dealer. Your drug dealer should be your friend, otherwise you're going to be a miserable son of a bitch, because here's what happens. The majority of drug dealers seem to have this policy where, like, you know, fucking only one person can come in, and like, don't bring all sorts of people, which makes sense, but like, I don't know. Again, if you had your close friend, you could be like, yo, I'm gonna bring my other friend who I trust and I know. You trust me? Well, I'm gonna bring someone I trust. It extends the trust. It's an extension of my trust. You know, that's a definite thing that happens in the world, but here, it doesn't happen with drug dealers. So oftentimes there's not a well-established relationship with the individual you're buying drugs with. It's just some random guy. So last night I hit up my friend, all right? And I'm like, yo, could you give me drugs? And he's like, yeah, come on up. We have 2 options. Now, I want opiates, okay? Not picky, but I would prefer heroin. If I can't get heroin, I'll get these fentanyl pills, you know? The blues, they're called. And so Jason, my friend, he fucking hits up his homie Spider. No shit, Spiderhead. The guy's name is, well, the street name, you know? And so, fucking, there's 2 options. There's Spiderhead, or there's other guy. And the other guy is in a sketchy part of town. Apparently such a sketchy part of town that my friend doesn't want to go there at night. He wants to wait till the day. So I was like, all right, well, 2 options. A, why don't we just ride our bikes to the sketchy place if we need to go there, or we could go to your homie Spider's fucking place. But come to think of it, it's 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning now. We're in Aurora. We're headed to other parts of Aurora or Arvada or whatever. It all sounds like Saudi Arabia to me. Um, I don't mean that in a racist way. I just mean that in like a danger, unseen circumstance, unpredictable type of way, you know? Anyway, so we decided to go with Spider. Both options are about a 10-mile or about an hour bike ride from Jason's house. And so, you know, so like I said, sometimes you'll go and like literally, it's happened to me more than 5 times where you're like, hey, could I get some drugs? And you're like, yeah. You're like, all right, I'll be there in 10 minutes. They're like, sweet. You get there. They're gone. Literally gone. And you can wait an hour, you can wait however long you want, but they don't come through and you end up empty-handed. Those times are definitely, you know, they toughen you up. You gotta be tough to fucking go buy meth and heroin, that's for sure. So anyway, they toughen you up, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, they manage and they mold your expectations, because it's like fixing your car. It's a good analogy. Buying meth and heroin is like fixing your car. Sometimes it goes as planned. Sometimes you need to change your transmission fluid filter, or you have to flush your cooling system, or you gotta do some complicated repair, and it just goes like it's supposed to. You set aside the average and recommended amount of time, you gather the required tools, you approach the vehicle, you knock out the job, maybe even a little quicker than the estimated amount of time it was supposed to take you, and then you head on inside for some lobster and fucking blowjobs, or whatever you want. That's the best thing you're never gonna get all at once ever, right? Or what happens is you go in first, you know, simple oil change. You're just gonna change oil in your garage. You go in there, and then fucking 6 hours later, you're fucking trying to torch off the bolt that's rusted, stuck shut, and the oil fucking filter is way too back there. And as it turns out, because you have a Subaru, you need to remove the engine in order to get it to spark plug. Yeah, whatever, you understand the whole fucking point. It's out of control fucking extravaganza the majority of the time. Well, at least, you know, I don't know. So, same with buying drugs. If you want to buy meth, you need to set aside an entire week. No, just an entire day. You need to travel to 900th and Pecos. You need to sit in the Chuck E. Cheese parking lot. And you need to, during at least one instance, be worried about being arrested, robbed, or completely bailed on. So, anyway, we go 10 miles, about an hour. Fucking, we hit up Spiderhead. He answers. He actually answers when we get there. He does answer the phone. And he tells Jason then he's gonna call him back. He's just on the other line. Our request is $100. So it's not like we're fucking, you know, wasting this dude's time. And that goes without saying, because we went to him in the first place. This wacko's just gotta fucking pull the syringe out of his arm and walk downstairs for 1 minute, or send one of his prostitute, fucking succubus, parasite women, any number of them, which are always in the fucking midst of these fucking weirdos. I think they're called groupies in the rock and roll situation. Alright, anyway, so 3 a.m. we leave. We come back around 6. I got exercise, that's good. It wasn't a total loss because, like, yeah, it's exercise. First exercise I've gotten in quite some time, and I did alright, I must say so. Fucking bike 20 miles, and fucking that's alright. And then we get back, and I'm like, so, blah, blah, blah. What do we do? Like, where do we go? I'm not giving up, blah, blah. And then he can't find any. He can't find any. So, he's like, I'll just hit you up later. So it's like, dang. I just drove from fucking south of C470 to Aurora. I biked 10 miles. I then biked 10 more miles back. And I drove back to where I initially started with nothing for no reason. But that didn't stop me from continuing to try. Oh no, it didn't. So I'll try to break this one down a little quicker because I like to just fucking talk too long and take too long. Fucking anyway. I contact Facebook groups full of people who sell drugs. Same place I sourced the robbers that I had putting their guns on my neck skin. I had guns touching my neck. It's not every day that happens. So these guys friggin' who robbed me, that's kind of funny, I just thought of that. They weren't wearing masks at the robbery time, like, funny. So, alright, basically, what happens? Where are we at here? Yes. I get a response from someone who's on Colfax and, you know, hour, another 15 miles, I'd say. Motorized bicycle I'm riding, by the way, not regular biking. I'd be dead from a heart attack on the side of the road. Alright, so basically, oh boy, it's been a long year. Long fucking 10 years. It's all coming to an end, and that's the whole point of this, and that's the reason why I'm making all these videos, and that's the reason why everything. So we'll continue the story. The guys, they basically, sorry, okay, we're back. I found someone on Facebook, told me I could get it. I head towards Colfax and whatever. I get about halfway, and there's no response, whatever. I had also contacted a few other people at the time, so I received a message from someone who I actually know. It's a girl. You know, she's a good prospect. She's not some random person. So I was like, all right, yeah, can you get me friggin' some opios, some opios? And she's like, yeah. Do you need anything else? I was like, what do you have? She's like, well, I have clear, black, Xanax, and blues. And you know, like they say, when in Rome, and I say, when in the final moments of my existence in Littleton, Colorado, fucking, yeah, might as well cocktail it up, put it on the blender, suppository blast. Anyway, so yeah, I went towards the person who was on Colfax and whatever. That's about an hour and never responded. So I contacted this girl. Well, she hits me back up. And so I'm like, where are you? And guess where she was? She's where I started at the beginning. So I carved my way back all the way from Colfax and friggin' Santa Fe-ish area, back down to Highlands Ranch over there on Santa Fe and C470. And by golly, I actually got them drugs. She gave me a deal. It was just, I can't even, something's weird. It's too good to be true. Whatever. What else happened in the last 24 hours? I didn't sleep. Should be fairly obvious. Could be Shirley, Bob, Eos. All right. Any more updates? And I'll date them up. Other than that, Goofy, Snicky, and Snickery Dickery and recording.